What's going on, guys, girls? Rob with you here, and live coverage of the USA versus Wales World Cup. We're in the 6th minute right now, 0-0, and I will post that right now. I can actually put that as my name. I'll do that. I'll edit my name out, and I'll put the score: US nil, USA nothing, Wales nothing. and they're just getting into the 7th minute. The U.S. on the defensive end, but they've got the ball. They're kicking it width of the field, and they kept it in play. Wales now intercepts the ball in their defensive end, and it's a foul, and the ball will go back to Wales. Wales will have the ball now. 7th minute, and they'll kick it far side on the defensive side. Quite a scary pass there, but it got right back to defense, and right defense has it. Now left defense has it, and they'll kick it back over to right defense again. And midfielder has it now, and Wales is getting, and they got to kick it all the way back to the goalkeeper now. He cannot field it with his hands, and he clears it the full distance of the field, and the U.S. goalkeeper fields it and gets it to the defenseman up to the midfielder now. They're getting to the midfield line, and U.S. has control of the ball. They are going back and forth with it, just looking for a seam pretty much, all the way up to left midfield, and now up to the forwards and back. Right at the midfield line, and they're kicking it back to the defenders. And they're actually playing around with the ball a little too much there, and it was a little dangerous there. Wales just being very, very efficient, not doing it, no more running than they have to, but back over to the left side of midfield. And they're just into Wales territory with the ball now. We're just getting ready to start the 9th minute of play. 0-0. USA and Wales. U.S. still has the ball. Now they're making a drive on the left side of the left offensive side for U.S. And that's primarily the way they like to play it. And now they actually was going toward the goal line with it, and they kicked it out of bounds. Pulisic had the ball, and it was played. And U.S. throw in, and they've got the ball once again with their defenders all the way back to the midfield line. They're being very, very cautious at this point. 0-0. After the earlier game, Iran lost mightily. It was a chance there. A header toward the goalkeeper. He had to stop it, and the U.S. still has the ball. They're back in the penalty area. Oh, and just wide with the header. It was centered and out, and they did use a header there, and it was knocked out. I don't know if the goalkeeper kicked it or not. Number 21 for the U.S., and Wales defender actually headed it to his goalkeeper, and then it was sent off of the upright. Not the crossbar, but the upright, and it went off of that. And now U.S. will have the ball back in the throw in again. Wales has already lost it. We're in the 10th minute now. No score. Wales and U.S. And it's right now just neither team is wanting to really budge offensively. They really aren't. And they're not really making any headways. Back to the goaltender now, back to the goalkeeper, and they got it back to left defense, and back to right defense. And they're still way down in the U.S. territory. Now they're getting up to midfield nearly to midfield, and they kick it sideways. And now they go up, hit it to a forward, and looked like maybe he was blocked out, but they called that a foul. And no, he's called him over. Let's see what he's going to do here. Is he going to book him? Yes, he did. Number two for the U.S. What's up, Keith? Number 2 for the U.S. is booked. Yes, he did not play the ball. He played his leg. He deserved the booking that he got there. So with this international play, Sergino Dest, right defender, was booked. So now there's a great chance that he will not be coming back for the second half. You can ill afford to lose a player. So we'll see what happens. Wales now has the ball, left defense over to right defense. They're about quarter way up the field. Will he play? Yep, going to play it back to the goalkeeper. He cannot play it with his hands, but he's not looking to. He's just playing it back to right defense. No pressure at all by the U.S. right now. They're laying back, just trying to save their energy. Back to the goaltender. Goalkeeper will clear it over center line, and U.S. plays it and goes out of bounds. Wales has it in U.S. territory. Only one booking so far. Number 2 of U.S., the right defender. He is he was booked just about a minute ago, and ball out of bounds. Whoa! Another booking already. Wow! Number 8 for the U.S., McKinney, and he's one of the Zach Wilson. Let's take some criticism why he answered the press after. Yeah, I saw that. That one, he actually played the ball. McKinney played the ball well and actually got kicked in the face. And for that, he ends up getting booked. So Weston McKinney, right midfielder. He's a midfielder. Good chance he won't be in this game in the second half. And now, if you do get booked, not only are you out this game, I think you get it. If you get the red card, I think you're at half of the next game. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about these international rules. This one is. Are they looking at it? They could be. I don't think they are though. It's a booking. That's a booking. And now set play, just inside the midfield mark. So it's not. You scored maybe 8, 10, 12% of the time right here. Not very much. Maybe not even that much. Maybe 5, 6% of the time. So let's see what they're going to do here. Wales has the kick. Wilson, number 8, will be the free kicker here. He'll be using his left boot there on the left side of midfield. And there he goes. He kicks it into the crowd. It's headed. And now it's headed by the U.S. and it's sent back out. And then it's kicked back by Wales over top the netting. So now it'll be a goal kick, U.S. Still 0-0. We're in the just getting ready to start the 15th minute of play right now. Yep, I cleared it goal by at least 3 feet, maybe even a little more than that. So it's not a bad situation. Wales now, they're coming up to play some defense. They really moved men up. They've got 2 forwards up, and the goalkeeper kicks it to the length of the field. And now this could be a shootout here. Who's going to get the ball? The U.S. is down there, and they're gonna get the ball in midfield, and back to the right defense. Almost up to midfield, up to the circle as far as they are at right now. Left midfielder, he's walking it up and kick it back to left defense. Back on his back third of the field, and we're back up to the midfield again. And left back has the ball, and he kicks it across the field right into the field of play there. Wow! Right into he centered the ball. And the U.S. steals it back from Wales, and now they're trying to strike. They are trying to strike a little bit right-hand side of the net right here, but they are in the Wales fourth of the field here. Now back to midfield, and The left defense misses the ball, so they have to go all the way back to the goalkeeper. Right defense has it. Now right center back has it. And now right midfielder has it. Now left defenseman has it. And he kicks it, and Wales steals it. Wales did steal it. They have not been booked at all in this game. 2 bookings so far for the U.S., number 2 and number 8. So if they get one more booking, they will be red carded, and they will be ushered off the field, and the U.S. will be playing at a deficit, 11 on 10, 10 on 11. Right now, Wales has the ball in their defensive third. They actually now back in the box, and the goalkeeper kicks it and clears it out, and it's all the way up to midfield, and it goes out of bounds. And U.S. No, Wales will get the ball. Wales will get the ball to get to throw it in on the U.S. side of the field. So they're in the middle third of the field right now, and they're just about now they're getting into the U.S. side of the things, and Wales is driving right edge, and now U.S. steals it, and they steal it. Now what are they going to do? They're up to midfield. Are they going to make a run with it? Yes. Now they're playing it back. They're cooling their jets, so to speak. Number 2 with a card, with a booking. Right defenseman, he brings it all the way up, and they are now looking to possibly make a move to try to score. They're in it. Wales into the field, 0-0 right now. USA and Wales in the 18th minute of play. They over on the left side of the field now, almost to the penalty box. Nope. And U.S. is holding on to the ball, though. They're doing a great job of keeping the ball away from this Wales team. They are very talented. There's no doubt about it. The Wales players are very, very talented. The ball almost went out of bounds there. Number 2 saves it. He's playing with a card, number 8 as well. Imagine red cards and hot. Yeah, wouldn't that be something? Yeah. Number 2 and number 8 both. McKennie, number 8. And now, they're going all the way down and centered it. Now they're trying to drive. U.S. actually has something going on here. Has a little something, and it's stolen by. And now the U.S. steals it right back. They have a legit chance of trying to score here. They have a legit chance to score here. They're right next to the penalty area. Pulisic has the ball, far left-hand side of the box. He got pushed down, and he's looking for a call. Did not get a call. Pulisic was looking for a call. He actually used 2 hands on him and pushed Pulisic down. And no call at all. Right now, it was Christian Bale that did that to him, and no call whatsoever. 2 bookings so far, yellow cards, both on the U.S. squad. The right defense, number 2, and the right midfielder, number 8, McKennie. Wales now has the ball, and it's all the way back to the goalkeeping area, and the left defense has it, and he's just holding it. He's just waiting for him to try to move. The U.S. staying put. They're staying put. There are 3 strikers in the game for the U.S., so they are definitely looking to try to score. He clears it all the way down the length of the field, and the right defenseman gets it to the goalkeeper, and it goes right back to right defense. Earlier today, the English team, England beat Iran. I didn't see the extra time. I don't know if it's 5-1 or 6-1, but they did indeed beat them. And I didn't see the last 5-8 minutes of the game, but it was 5-1 when I last looked. So, and now U.S. is driving. U.S. is actually driving down the field, and stolen now by Wales. Wales has the ball now. They're kicking it around a little bit, but they're kind of playing with fire here because they're kicking it, not really looking where they're kicking it. 21st minute of play, no score, Wales and U.S. If I start getting if it looks get a little blurry, I have to go get my power cord. I don't have the power cord on. U.S. now driving the ball once again, and he actually gets tripped up. No call. Wales gets the ball right back. They're right back to left defense back, and now they're almost up to the midfield third of the field. Almost, and now they are almost up to the circle, but the U.S. is not allowing them that far. They're letting them have their third of the field back to the goalkeeper now. Goalkeeper has the ball inside the square, and now center defense, and now over to left defense. But they really are not giving them anywhere in the center of the field. They really aren't. And the ball gets kicked out by Wales the length of the field. The American presence over there looks like a lot of USA fans over there. 0-0 is the score. We're in the 22nd minute. Wales and U.S. Wales have no bookings thus far. U.S. has 2 bookings, number 2, number 8. And they're just pretty much just playing the ball back and forth on a defensive third. And now they're all the way up to midfield. The U.S. is. They've had control of the ball, probably 65% of this first half, 60% anyway, probably 65. And Wales is fine with it. They don't mind it. And now a clearing all the way up to the goalkeeper. No, the U.S. gets headed back. The U.S. still got it on the Wales end. And let's see what they're going to do. It turns around. And they get it in the penalty box. They get it in the box. And it is cleared out by Wales all the way the length of the field, the full length of the field. It goes out of bounds. Wales did clear it. 2/3 of the field, at least. Throw in all the way to the goalkeeper now, and he will kick it back to left defense. So they're driving up they're trying to work at left side of the offensive side for the U.S., the right defensive side for Wales. They must see something there that they're trying to keep working that side. But as soon as I say that, they come all the way over here to the right side, but now they're working it back to the left. It looks like he found something that they like over there on that left side. And now he drives it again all the way up to the penalty box. And let's see if it's going to get cleared out. And now who's it off of? It's going to be a goal kick for Wales. FIFA World Cup, folks. FIFA World Cup live from Qatar. U.S. time, Eastern time right now, 2:25 p.m. U.S. and Wales, no score in the 24th minute of play. Earlier today, England beat Iran, so they got to 3 points. Iran got nothing. The U.S. needs at least a point right here. They could use 3, but they would love to get at least 1 right here. They're back up to midfield, and it gets kicked out by the U.S. Wales now will throw the ball back in play, and they throw it back on their defensive third of the field. And that's crossing midfield line, and U.S. intercepts. U.S. intercepts the ball, and they weren't looking for the ball. None of the guys were looking. And that is that another penalty? Is that going to be another? Well, not a penalty, but will that be a booking? Will that be a booking here? Let's see what happens. Who was it? Number 4. Number 4. He's looking at me. He's like, okay. He did not book him. I was like, yeah. He used his hands a little bit right there. So he didn't trip him, but he did push him down. But none of the Wales players have a booking yet. And that's really where if I'm the U.S., I'm like, okay, I'm trying to drive the ball, yes, but I would love to get them booked, early in the first half, especially their defensemen, because that way they can't really play you as hard as they want to play you. They're driving now. The U.S. is driving the ball. The offensive third of the field, they center it, and it's headed out by Wales. It's still in the box. They kick it out, and It's out of bounds. U.S. now will get the ball. They're in the offensive third of the field. Is England in this pool too? Yes. England, Iran, Wales, and U.S. Yes, they are. So they got to play. This is it. The that's the pool they're in, and they have to play all three. Um, with Wales, you want a point. With Iran, you want three, and then with England, you would love a point, but that's going to be a tough ask. It really is. They're thinking England's probably going to get 9 points out of this. Then what you have to do is hope Wales and Iran maybe play to a draw. That's the best thing that could happen to the U.S. right now. But they need to work at least a draw out with Wales if they can win this game, right? If they can win this game and win the Iran game, they're going to move on. 6 points should move them on fine. Unless Wales is able to pull an upset with England, but England is head and shoulders above anybody, I think, in this whole World Cup. I'm including Germany. I mean, Germany is a really good team. I'm not, and I know Colombia is a good team. But yeah, this is a team I think that worries anybody is England, and if they get out of the pool, then they don't have to play them again for a while, and they may have to go back and play them later. But two teams can come out of this pool, and now 28th minute, kicked out of bounds by the Wales team. They were going on the offensive end of things. Did you watch the England game? I did watch part of it. Not 5-1 when I quit watching it. I think Spain is going to go far in this one too. Yeah, Spain's very good. Spain's very, very good. Yes. And of course, Portugal, I guess, are the soccer leagues on a break? Yes. They're on a break all the way up to the new year. Yeah. Or right there at Christmas, they're going to get a Christmas type thing. All offense by U.S. now. U.S. just crossing. They just crossed the ball over and they just cleared it back. And U.S. now will get the ball all the way back. Goalkeeper comes way out of his net right now. So U.S. playing on their right-hand side, and they're going back, and they are going to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. I got a feeling he's going to kick it to the length of the field. They are starting to rush them. You can see where they're starting to come up and play U.S., and now the U.S. crosses midfield. They're coming down. They are driving the ball. Crosses over to the right-hand side. Shot. Oh, about 4 feet above the net, but it was a shot by number 2, Dest. Dest is one with a booking right now. Number 2 and number 8, McKennie. Both are playing with yellow card. So 29th minute right now, 28:50 to be exact, is where we're at. Live from Qatar. Goal kick. Wales still has the ball within their goal area. And now, wow, it was nice work by one of the U.S. guys when after the goalkeeper. It surprised me. He kicked the ball out of bounds. So now U.S. has the ball back at midfield. U.S. has the ball. U.S. has the ball. They are definitely. They're driving now. They're driving. They're going all over. Oh, it was intercepted by the Wales team, and now U.S. has the ball back. U.S. gets it, and they kick it all the way back to their goalkeeper. Philadelphia Union players in this. I don't know whether they have. One of the former Union players, yes, but he's not now. Brendan, I can't think of his name. If he's playing right now, I didn't see his name up on the list. The U.S. is driving the ball now. They're in the third of the field. They're business right now. Far left-hand side. Far left. and it is centered and hit off the head and hit it around a couple more times. And Wales gets the ball. They clear it. U.S. gets it right back. U.S. has it right back right now. And they call a foul on the U.S. again. Yeah, they're not allowing very much. They're not allowing a lot of hand play here, which I think that's an advantage for the Wales team. Yeah, Tim, what's going on? Keith, the red card is an automatic ejection for him. Major penalty. Yeah. Offense has the ball now for the U.S. They have possession of the ball, but they're all the way back on their third of the field. They are way back there. Wales had driven the ball back down. We're in the 32nd minute of play. 0-0 is the score, and U.S. is coming on it. They're driving that left side. I don't know why the left-hand side of the offense, far side of the screen for me. They're going from left to right. Now they're going all to the right here. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going far right. Will he go toward the – nope. I thought maybe he'd go toward the goal line. They come back out. Right back, isn't it? Right middle back. Center back now has it. Back over to the right middle back. And Wales is just keeping their position. They're not moving around. They're not being drawn one side or the other. They're going back to the left side again. Back to the middle back. All the way back to the midfield line, and it's to the right-hand side now. U.S. working their way back around to the left. Looks like that's the side that's a little weaker for them. They're on that left side again, back to middle back. But they've got the ball, and they're constantly moving it. They've had the possession at least 65%, maybe 70% of this first half. 32-30 gone out of this game, so 33rd minute right now. Wow. Wow. There is a now we have an argument going on. Let's see what happened here. Christian Pulisic. Oh, he just simply gets pushed down. And he didn't book him. Now a centering attempt headed out, and this will be a corner. The first corner of the game for the U.S. Pulisic in the corner, to the far left-hand side, the upper part of the screen. Like I say, they're playing from left to right for me right now. Pulisic, right footer. He's getting ready to kick it. And here he goes. He kicks it, and it's cleared out by the Wales team. U.S. now keeps the ball in play, keeps the ball, and they go all the way back over to Pulisic again. He centers it again, and it's cleared once again. And the ball is kept by the U.S. So the U.S. is not allowing this Wales team to get the ball. They're not allowing possession by them. They're inside the penalty area, but they're all the way to the far left side, so they're not in the box. And they try to kick it into the box, and it's cleared out by Wales. Wales defense is there. How common are red cards in hockey? There are no red cards in hockey. They just call it a major penalty. And they tried to about a 30 or 40-yard centering pass, and it went too far. Goal kick for Wales. 35th minute right now. Only 10 minutes left to go in this half. U.S. has clearly outplayed Wales so far. They've clearly outplayed them. Neither team's really had any true offensive chances. Maybe U.S. Maybe you would call one or two of their chances offensive, but really not. But I think they've outplayed the Wales team so far. I really do. Here they come down driving now. They're driving. They're coming all the way down. And goal! Goal, U.S. Goal! Goal, U.S. The U.S. has scored. U.S. has put one on the board. Goal U.S. And they put one on the board here, and it is 1-0 U.S. So it is 1-0 U.S. They counted that goal. Yes, that was not an offside there. They were looking for offsides. There was no offsides to be had. No, sir. So I've got to. All right. Let me see if I can do this now. There we go. Here we go. 1-0 USA over Wales right now. Goal for US. And now here comes Wales. Far left-hand side. Far left-hand side. They're on the offensive side in a center and pass, and it clears over the goal line. Goal kick US. 36-52 and counting right now in this first half. A little less than 9 minutes left to go in this half. Getting right to 8 minutes left. But goal US, and they are up 1-0 now. We got Wonder Woman out there in the crowd. Wow. Wonder Woman and now the goalkeeper is actually trying to get the fans riled up. He's really getting them going. He's holding the ball extra long. He's got to watch out. He could get booked here. You got a 10-second rule here. It's what the internationals go by. And it's cleared up, and now it goes all the way back to Wales. Right defense, and it was out of place. So Wales will throw the ball in. They got to throw in on their third of the field. So it's all the way back to the defensive end of Wales. Trying to play to the center third, but really they don't have a lot of room there. And kicked all the way across, and nobody from the U.S. was over there. They're at midfield, and they're crossing over into midfield, and they're kicking it back and go all the way back to their goalkeeper. The U.S. is really pushing them around right now. They really are. Wales now got the ball, and they clear it back, and the U.S. has the ball now. The U.S. has the ball, and they just did lose it, though. Wales has got it back on their third, and they clear it just across the center line, and they try to kick the ball into midfield, and the U.S. kicks it out of bounds. Number 2 for U.S., number 8 for U.S., Dest and McKinney, both are carded. They are playing on yellow right now. U.S. gets a goal just a few minutes ago in the 36th minute, and now they're driving. Here goes the Wales team. They were driving and headed by the U.S. into the box. It was kind of a not a real dangerous attempt there. U.S. is now back driving again, and we're going to get a booking here by the is Christian Bale. Is Christian Bale going to get booked? Indeed, he did. Christian Bale, number 11 for Wales. Christian Bale, and he did not play he did play the ball. He did play the ball. That was a bad call. Bale should not have gotten booked there. Bale gets up, and he is furious. He is absolutely furious, and the coaches are as well. So Bale now has been booked. So now, Gareth Bale. I said Christian Bale. It's Gareth Bale. I'm sorry. Gareth Bale is his name. He is, I'm getting my names mixed up. Gareth Bale. He is booked number 11 for the Wales team. So, the U.S. now has the ball again, and wow, another guy for the U.S. just got tripped up, but they're still continuing to play. They're in the box, and he goes center it, and the goalkeeper keeps it. He gets the ball. Wow, 41st minute of play here in this first half. 1-0 is the score. Wales has the ball. Wales has the ball, and that was a foul by the U.S. The U.S. just simply pushed him down, pushed the player down. Wales has the ball on their defensive third. Approaching midfield with the ball on the left side. 1-0, as we say, USA. Beautiful pass into the box, and just one timed over top of the goalie, and it was 1-0. Now they're playing on the left side and headed, and the U.S. steals the ball, and now Wales steals the ball right back, and that'll be a foul. Now they kicked it full length of the field, and it goes all the way down to the goal line, and the U.S. steals the ball. They're all the way down, and one of the Wales players is off the field. He is on off the field there. So they're playing a man short right now. They're crossing midfield, and Wales gets the ball back. They get it right back to the U.S., and the U.S. gives it right back to Wales. It's like Thanksgiving here. They're just being a little too nice. Back to the U.S. here, right defense, and they're approaching back to the center field, and the U.S. has the ball. Just crossing the midfield line on the right-hand side. Slowing it down a little bit, and now all the players 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I still don't see that 10th player yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I do not see the 11th player for Wales. Now he is back out there. He is back out there. So they were playing a man short there for a second, but he came back out. Throw in for the U.S. on the right-hand side of mid. They're throwing it right at midfield. They've got the ball, and they are trying to drive it here. Oh, a lazy pass, and the Wales guy gets it, and they're on the offensive side, and he kicks it toward the goal, left side of the field though, but not really toward the goal at all. And they are coming down the midfield, and they're going all the way back to their goalkeeper. They're a mess as far as offensively. They're not 2-3 passes tops, and they're losing the ball. That's just the way it is. The U.S. is pressuring them everywhere. They're on their own third of the field right now. They're next to their goal with the ball, and the U.S. is just pressuring them, pressuring, and forcing them into bad passes. They just crossed the midfield line. It's the most passes they've done in a row since this game started. And now it's headed out by the U.S., and it's going to be a corner for Wales. 44th minute to go. Probably not a lot of stoppage time here. I would think probably 2-3 minutes tops. I wouldn't think there'd be a lot. There's not many injuries or anything like that. Left boot here. They're at the top of the screen, so they're going to be coming from, if he hooks it around, he can hook it back toward the net. More often than not, that's why you get a left boot on that side of the field. Let's see what's going to happen. Gareth Bale, trying to set up. He's a pretty tall guy here. Let's see what they're going to do. Referee is warning some of these guys. He stopped play. He actually stopped play. Whoa. And the goalkeeper played the ball. He stopped play. He's talking to Ramsey of the Wales team. We're in the 45th minute right now. 45th minute. 1-0 U.S. 2 bookings in the first half, and here it goes. Corner kick, and it is knocked out by Wales. U.S. has the ball now. Pulisic centered that ball, and he got it to number 21. And somebody help me out and let me know who number 20. Weah, W-E-A-H. Weah. He was a goal scorer for the U.S. in the first half. We're in extra time, and goalkeeper is kicking it full length of the field pretty much. And the U.S. has the ball. It gets kicked back on their side of the field, and the defense has the ball. It's going to be 4 extra minutes 4 extra minutes to be played in this first half. U.S. up 1-0 on Wales. Um, they weren't expecting a lot of goals to be scored in this game. I do know that. But I don't think the U.S. was favored to score the first goal. They've got the ball on that left side of offense now. Pulisic has the ball again. He's moving around with the ball, backs it out again. 46th minute. We got 4 extra time minutes here. So stoppage time is what we're playing into now. Stoppage time. Playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper for the U.S. U.S. now. Over the left defense, we're in the 47th minute. 4 stoppage time minutes is what we've got. The U.S. just playing around with it on their defensive end. They cannot be lazy passes here. You do not want to go in at half tied at this point. You're up. You've been up for the last 20 minutes. You do not want to go in at halftime tied. You got a couple of bookings. You don't want to go in at halftime down a man either. Chances are McKennie may end up getting they may end up substituting for him. And now U.S. goes down the field and he gets knocked down. Number five. We're inviting him to talk to us. And yes, he is booked. So they've got a couple of bookings now with Gareth Bale and number 5. He just simply grabbed his shirt. Number 5. And Pulisic is raising hell, but he booked him. So he did exactly what he should do. So Chris Mepham, Mepham, I guess, he is booked number 5. So there's 4 bookings been done, 2 on each team right now. Nanu. And we're in the 48th minute, and it's a long clear for the offense right there. And it is over kicked. And it's goal kick Wales now. Wales has got to be seriously looking and maybe bringing one more defenseman up, trying to get that one chance here in this last minute of play. We're just getting ready to go into the 49th minute here in this first half. 4 extra time, 4 stoppage minutes. And so this minute should be it. And they're pretty tight about that in international play. Number 3 now has the ball for Wales, and he kicks it far side of the field, and U.S. will get the ball. U.S. gets the ball back. But, yes, Gareth Bale could not be happy. Pulisic has not gotten a card. He's not been booked, and there's a chance he could have been a couple of times. But he's been lucky. He did not get booked yet. The U.S. now looks like they're just happy to go in at half up 1. They're just passing the ball around, and they haven't stopped play yet, but you can tell the guys are ready to go to the locker room. And it is at halftime now. Halftime, U.S. and Wales. Wales down 1-0 to the U.S. Away. I don't know how to say his name. Number 21 for the U.S. makes the goal. Pulisic, a nice pass, sweet pass from Pulisic, and he ends up assisting on the goal. And now it's U.S. is, definitely looking at possibly getting to move on here. They've got to hope for England to keep playing dominant, and they keep playing dominant. And if they keep knocking Iran and down, and they keep knocking Wales down, the U.S. can move on. They can be the number 1 team to move on or number 2 team to move on. And but if they can get a win here today, and they can get a win against Iran, they move on. they'll move on. They should move on. Should not be a problem. But that's what they have to do, though. They must get wins. And right now they're up 1-0. Wales has offered nothing in this game. They are below average team. They have not played well. You're exactly right, Huss. Huss is exactly right. They have not done anything in this game. Gareth Bale, he's playing lazy. He's playing lazy in this game. Pulisic has played very well. The defensive five on this U.S. team has played great. The goalkeeper has not really faced any shots, so to speak, that looked like he would have even had a chance. Bale, I mean, one of the defensive guys for Wales actually headed a ball back to the goalkeeper that could have definitely been an own goal there. I mean, that was dangerously close to 1-0 right there. And then later on, Weah ended up scoring that one goal for him. I can see England and USA going through. Yeah, right now, they're the two teams that look strongest. Wales is not showing me a lot, and Iran really showed us nothing earlier today. Iran, they played lazy. They were trying to push people around, and they're obviously not letting a lot of hand play go on. Okay, so anybody that's a physical type forward, somebody like some of these Brazilians, they're not going to like this. They like to play a physical type game, you know. They're not going to like this. The ones that like to use the boot, Colombia, Spain, we just mentioned Spain, England, they're going to be fine in this type of situation. But some of these guys that like to use a lot of hands, Mexico's that way. Mexico. What's your second favorite team behind USA? I don't really have a second favorite team. I really don't. Wales really did not offer anything in this first half, though. They did not play well. And let's see how much battery I got left. 64%. Also, a little bit of an update. My wife is sick again, and she's scared that she possibly has COVID. We don't know yet. They're showing some of the highlights. And I don't know who that was that I mean, really, the goalkeeper for Wales he really got pillaged a few times. He really did. There was a chance that he was going to. There was a chance it could have been 3 or 4-0, at least 3-0. I hope your wife gets. I hope your wife gets better. Thank you. So number 2 and number 8 for U.S. Are booked, and then they're looking at the 36th minute, and that's when 36 minutes when they scored a goal, centered, and number 21 right boots it right over the goalkeeper, and it's a goal. And it was center of the net. There was no way he was going to miss it, and it was there was no way he was missing it. So 1-0 U.S. Group B at halftime, 1-0. What does Wales have to do to get back in this game? First off, they're going to have to. They have got to widen their center field, the center backs out. They're playing two. I mean, they were playing wide anyway, but they've got to try to drive the ball down the edges. The U.S. is taking the middle of the field from them. They absolutely have taken the middle of the field from them, and I don't know how you play that any different than that. Maybe you take a center back and put another striker in. That's dangerous to do, though, because if you don't have that center back there, somebody like a Pulisic, somebody like a Weah that just scored that first goal, it opens up a lot of the back. But they've got to take a chance now. Wales has got to take a chance here. If they lose this game to the U.S., not only do they have to beat Iran, they have to get at least a point from the England squad, and that's a big ask. These two teams right here were pretty much evenly matched starting today. U.S. got to keep doing what they're doing. They're playing very, very, very tight coverage in the middle of the field, forcing Wales outside. Wales needs to start trying to get the ball through the middle, trying to get one of those guys that are booked out of the game. Other news, thoughts on Rory McIlroy winning the DP? Didn't even watch it. I don't watch much golf right between now and Christmas. No majors going on now. Not a lot that thrills me golf wise right now. Golf kind of back burner right now. Now, if it's a nice day, I like to get out and play golf. But as far as watching it, no, nothing that really thrills me. Huss, who would you say? Put the percentage out there of U.S. how they played compared to Wales. If you got a full 100%, I'm going to say U.S. outplayed them 75% to 25%. U.S. could play better. U.S. could still play better. But if they play that well in the second half, they're going to win this game. They're going to win this game. So you say 80% U.S. It's close. I say 75, 80. They're playing really well. They didn't give up any quality chances. And this is from Darlene was just asking about you, Huss. Asking how you've been doing.
Hey, Huss.
Huss is here. Are you in college now? Are you doing college? We hadn't seen you in a while. We were wondering what you were up to. I've graduated college. Well, awesome.
Oh, great.
Awesome.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Yes. You do know you can come on my channel. You do know that. Did you know that Keith's been coming on our channel? Keith's been coming on live on the channel now for the better part of a year almost. Keith and Tim, they come on. We pick football games. Ole Nimala. Do you ever hear from the kid Ole anymore? I haven't heard from Ole in a while. I'm not sure I have his email. If one of you guys has been trying to get Keith banned, said Sean.
Sean, be nice.
Wes been class. Yes. What's up, numbers? Yes, he's playing well. Playing very well right now. Pulisic staying out off the yellow card. Pulisic. Now, let me ask you guys, if you're the U.S. coming out in the second half, do you take number 8, number 2 out? The two that are booked. Do you take McKinney out? I do. Okay, I take McKinney out right now. Both of the guys for the U.S. that are booked, I would take them out starting the second half. That's me. I realize they're very good defenders, but I would take them out. Huss says I'm predicting the U.S. to win 2-0. I like Dest at the. I do too, but Dest can ill afford. Dest or McKinney cannot get that booking. They cannot get a red card because not only they're in trouble of losing this game, you lose them half of the next game. So, 6-2 was the score. England beat Iran. Iran did put the ball in the net twice for them, and Netherlands beat Senegal 1-0 in a Group A earlier today. Dest is looking very good at right back right now, right defense. He's playing very well. Don't forget the U.S. plays again on Friday. They play England on Friday. So Sean is trying to get Darlene mad at me so I can't ever visit again, says Keith. Hope England wins it all or the USA. You need to, yeah, I want you to tell that. Oh, you got to tell, Alan that, Sean. Wasn't it 2-0 Netherlands? Let's see. You may be right. Let me look and see. I'll rewind it and look. I have that luxury here. We can rewind. Italy didn't even qualify. Yeah, Italy didn't. No. Spain did, though. Spain's there. Don't worry. Spain will take up where Italy misses. Spain is for real. It was 6-2 England over Iran. Netherlands, you said was 2-0? No, it was only 1-0 over Senegal. Who do you have? Ohio State, Michigan. You got to wait till tomorrow night, Sean. And in fact, I need to start working on that now. You're right. I haven't even started writing the games down yet. Generally, Mondays and Tuesdays are my busy days. But today, I actually did something good. Me and my wife, we went and got my mom a freezer. And I was able to save us a little money. So I went and looked around a little bit. So yeah. Spain are good at soccer and basketball. Yeah, you're right. We're just about ready to start this second half. And I don't have any. I'm going to have to go get the power cord. I can do that. Giants Cowboys, 4 p.m. on Fox, Thanksgiving Day. So it'll be a kickoff 4:30, 4:20. So I know you can find a good deal. Oh yeah, I'm pretty good at finding good deals. You're right. Yeah, I'm not too bad about that. All right, everybody. If I had a co-host, if Huss would come on here. Huss, if you got a camera, you see, you could assist me right now. You don't know how much good you can do. You realize that? These other guys are going, they're not at their houses. And halftime substitution, Moore is coming in. And who is coming out for the Wales team? Wales team. And have there been any substitutions for the U.S.? Timothy Weah. He was the one with the goal. That's cool. That's all right. It can be a little bit of a lag. It's fine. Barely usable. Guess what? You can come on here and join me for about a few minutes. You can join me for the rest of this game. How about that? All you got to do is talk. Talk about what you see. You can assist me. U.S. has the ball. Left side of the offensive. They're going from right to left now. They had an open area there, and it's going to be a corner kick U.S. now. Corner kick for the U.S. Corner kick U.S. Pulisic now has the ball. He's a right boot. And it works perfect for the hook. Yeah. So let me invite Huss. I'll see if I got Huss's address. I think I do. Corner, and he moved it on up, and now the U.S. still has the ball. The right side of the offense now. Right side of offense, and they're moving it around. Backing the ball around. They are definitely dominating play with with owning the ball back to the goalkeeper. And now it's a little hesitant here. And would that be that would have been offsides there? It would have been offside there if he'd have played that and back to Wales. And it was offsides. 1-0 US. Let's see if I've got Huss's email address. I don't have your email. You gotta send me it. Give me your email. All right. Give me your email. I can send you an invite. All you have to do is leave YouTube when you do it though. Wales has the ball, they send it back to their defensive third. Just on the backside of the midfield line. Still feeling like crap, aren't you?
I feel horrible.
She is not feeling good, guys.
But thank God this is negative, I'm pretty sure.
That's looking like it's negative, yeah. That's good. And Adams for the U.S. did not get booked, did he? No, he did not.
I'm going to lay on the couch for a little bit.
That's fine.
You can be on, it doesn't bother me.
Am I being too loud here?
No, not at all.
U.S. backing it out, back to their goalkeeper.
Let me go tell the
Clears it.
negative.
Clears. And now the U.S. has the ball. Once again, they're at midfield. And they are looking to drive it. They drove the whole length. It makes the goalkeeper, making the goalkeeper play it. Okay. Let's see if I can send it to you. All right. Okay. And once again, Wales has the ball. Wales has the ball on their offensive third, far right-hand side of the field. And they've got the ball, and it is going to be a corner. Going to be a corner. I'll come get it. You don't have to.
It would have hurt me, but I would have did it.
No, come on in here.
Pick up these rocks. You keep picking up rocks and bringing them in the house.
I know it, but these shoes do that. Number 5 is very, very upset now. Number 5 is upset. So what you do, Huss, you have to leave YouTube, go to your email. You'll see the email that I sent you, okay, and say StreamYard on it. Find the little blue line and enter through that, and then I can bring you in here. U.S. driving the ball. They're all the way up to the penalty box, penalty area, left side. That's centered, and now they've got the ball. Pulisic has the ball right on the left side of the penalty box, penalty area. He gets pushed around a little bit. And they've stolen by Wales. Wales has stolen the ball. Oh, and that will be – that's going to be a booking on Ream. Ream or Ria? I think it's Ream. Yeah. And it should have been. I mean, all he did was grab both hands and pull him around. That's a booking on number 13 from the U.S. So they've got 3 yellows right now. Tim Ream. I do not know that. That was a damn flop, but he helped him out a lot too, though. The U.S. has the ball now. Oh. Now, that's going to be a throw-in. Should be a throw-in for the U.S. here. Let's see who they give it to. No. For the Wales team. Throw in LeBron would. All right, go for it, Huss. That's fine. Uh-oh. And that's headed back to the goalkeeper. U.S. has the ball. They're going back out with it. Left defense brings it all the way to midfield. They've got a lot of room here. They're giving them a ton of space. And now he goes all the way to the penalty area and drove it too far and got it cleared off on him Now, Wales has the ball once again. Their defensive third of the field. Going back, playing back defensively again. U.S. is just keeping the pressure on them. They really are. But the U.S. they do have some problems because they can't put so much pressure because they've got 3 bookings on them now. They were trying to play wide left and they outdrove the guy on the left striker there. U.S. has the ball back up to midfield. They've got the ball, and it was kicked out, cleared out by the U.S., and Wales will get the ball, throw it in just on their defense, right in the defensive third, the middle third of the midfield, and Wales has the ball now. They've had the ball a little bit more this second half. Yeah.
Watch your battery that you won't die.
Yep, I'm watching it. Once I get somebody in here, I got 50%. Once I get Huss in here to help me out. Plus, I'll let you see what Huss looks like. Yeah. But that's the thing. If Huss comes in here, I'll give him half a screen. How about that? Huss will get half a screen with me. Welcome to the Jabroni Network, one and all. USA 1, Wales nothing. We're in the 54th minute. And we'll have a young man in here that we haven't seen much in the last year or so. And he's going to be joining me in just a minute. U.S. now clearing the ball out, and Wales has the ball, but they are driving. Wales are driving the ball now. Dest on that right defense, he's playing tough. He's playing very tough, but he has a booking on him. 8, 2, and 13 all have bookings on them, and as well as a couple of the guys from Wales now. It's a couple of Wales players that also have bookings on them. So, yeah, it's. I got a feeling somebody's going to lose a player before this game is over with, because anything close, he's booking them. He's not calling fouls. Very few fouls. It's been more bookings than it has been fouls in this game. All the way back to the Wales goalkeeper now. So they've been just passing the ball on their defensive third pretty much. They've still got the ball. Let's see what happens here. U.S. steals it. They're driving it. And once again, Wales steals it right back. Wales has the ball now. And now it's a 3-on-3. 3-on-3. They're going down the left side of the field. They're in the penalty box. They're in the penalty area. And the U.S. Clear it out, but not far. Not very far out at all. And now the U.S. gets the ball back. Now let's see what they're going to try to do. They're driving 3-on-4. Now actually 3-on-5. So discretion's about a part of valor there, and they bring the ball back. 56th minute right now. USA is still ahead 1-0. They've outplayed this Wales team. I think Wales has played better this second half, though. U.S. now has it back to their goalkeeper. Let's see what they're going to do. They're just going to wait for him to come. And he cleared it out once again. And bad pass by the U.S. And Wales will get the ball now in their offensive end of the field. So, and now they pass it all the way back defensively, though. This team does not seem to be equipped to just be able to pass the ball on their offensive third and be able to hang with the team. They're just not that good. And U.S., let's see what happens here. And Dest had to play it and had to give them a corner there. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, he called it a throw-in. He called it a throw-in. It is not a corner. It looked like a corner to me as well. Yeah, it sure did. Wow, he's calling it a throw in now. Wales is upset, and I would be too. I would be too. That looked like a corner kick. I called it. And now the U.S. is playing it. Let's see what's happening. Back in the box, back inside the box. They're heading it back and forth, and it's just going back and forth all the way around. And it goes back out to midfield, and Wales has control of the ball back all the way back to their goalkeeper. And 50, just about ready to start the 58th minute of this game. 1-0 USA. We're in the second half. Scored about the 26th minute, 36th minute of the game. I'm sorry. And they played pretty well all the way up until that time. I'm talking about the U.S. And they've played pretty well since then, but I think they've been outplayed a little bit this second half. Wales has had the ball a little bit more. Wales is starting to push the offense a little bit more. They're on the right side of their offense now. It looks like most of the plays been on this end of the field all day. And they tossed it in, and now U.S. has the ball. No, it was a foul. He actually did call a foul in the box that time on Wales. So we'll see what's going to happen here. Huss, we're going to see if H. Huss is going to join us here in a minute. And if he will, that would be great, great, great. I may end up having to get my mouse out. Once again, here comes Wales. They center it through the middle, through the box, over to the right-hand side, back to the middle, and it is headed out by the U.S. But the Wales team is trying. They are all over this ball. They've got chances. The 60th minute right now. We're at the 60th minute. And it is a goal kick. They tried to get it, but they unsuccessfully. 60th minute of this game. They played 90. And let's see what they're going to do here. Well, the U.S., nope. Wales gets the ball back. And free kick. Free kick for Wales. And there we go. We're back to playing. You must have thought it was a handball. Right-hand side, midfield line, and backwards goes Wales with it. Back to the midfield line. Right middle of the circle, and they're driving. They're driving now. Was that offsides? That was not offsides. It was not considered offsides. I thought maybe he was. If you want to try, give it a shot, though, if you care to. I got a little $25. It's a $25 cam I've been using forever and a day. And I had one I dropped. Now I got another one. This works out pretty good for me. U.S. steals the ball. They're in midfield. Going left side of the field. They've been loving this left side of the field all day long. 3 on 8 right now. This is wild. 5. Now they got 6 up on the offensive end. But U.S. is really, really backing about 3 guys in the defensive end of the field up. They've got to stretch this Wales team back. They've got to stretch them out. And they are. They're stretching them now. They're coming out to play them now. 62nd minute of the game. Now they're driving. They're driving the ball. U.S. now. Oh, was that a penalty? Was it a penalty? Wow, he did not call that a penalty. Pulisic had the ball, and he said he played it. Said he played the ball. Did the guy play the ball? He did. I think it was a clean play. Pulisic was arguing about it, but it looked good. U.S. has the ball back now. Let's see what's happening. Kicked out of play. Kicked out of play. Wales is putting some pressure on them right now, but let's see what they're going to. And here they come. Here they come in the box. They're back in the box. Centered. And throw in for the U.S. Throw in for the U.S. And this turf is really not the best, they're saying. Look at that. Wow. Robinson. Throw in. And the U.S. now has the ball. Uh-oh. Is this going to be a booking? Is this going to be the booking right here they're looking for? Is this the booking? Our television froze right here. Wow. Is this going to be the booking they're looking for? It's on U.S. Is it the booking they're looking for here? No, he just called a foul. No booking. But would that have, I'm not sure he was one of the guys that is playing with yellow. Centered ball. Headed back in, headed back in again. And it's saved. Beautiful save by the American goalkeeper. Oh my goodness. Davies heads the ball toward the net. Saved. That would have been a goal. 65th minute. 65th minute. That would have been a goal. That would have been a goal right there. Davies it would have been a goal for sure, and he saved it. It's a corner. Wilson now. He's telling Wilson, don't kick the ball yet. We're not ready. 65th minute. And once again, that's cleared over the net. Moore hits it over the net right there for Wales. And it is still 1-0 U.S. Wales has played much better in second half. They have played much better. And that really, really looked like it was going to be a goal. But they have not allowed anything. Rob, who do you think is better? Leo Messi or Ronaldo? Messi. Messi's a better player. And now McKennie is coming out. McKennie is coming out. Substitution. Aronson now. And Brendan Aronson, he did at one time play for the Philadelphia Union. Aronson is a heck of a player, guys. He's a good offensive player, good midfielder, and the U.S. is driving with it. The U.S. is driving the ball. They've got it on the left side. They got it on the left side. They are looking to try to put some pressure on them. Still in the midfield area, but they are on the offensive third. They are putting pressure on Wales now. That's the best way to keep Wales from putting pressure on you, is to put pressure on them. No foul. No foul. Wales gets the ball back. Wales gets the ball back. 2 on 5. 2 on 5. They are waiting for some help, and he's got some help now. He got about 3 guys come down here and helped him out. And now U.S. gets the ball back. 4-on-4, 5-on-4. U.S. is coming with it. The U.S. still has the ball. What are they going to do now? Still got the ball. U.S. is playing. They're playing a lot better here in the last couple minutes. 67th minute of play. The 67th minute of play. Weah has the ball again. He is the goal scorer in the first half for the U.S. And right now, that will be a corner. Yeah, the guy from the U.S. did nothing wrong there. He needed him in the back once he was trying to play it, but he did nothing wrong. Williams is hurting left defense of Wales right now. He's hurting. He's got to come out of the game. Now, let's see who's coming in for the U.S. Number 23 is coming in. I wonder if number 2 is coming out. We'll see. We'll see who's coming out here in just a second. Should be interesting. Should be very, very interesting right here. USA 1, Wales nothing. 69th minute. 69th minute. I'm going to probably have to get a power cord. I probably will. At 38%. When I get in about 20%, I will do something. He's told the guys to go back to the bench now, so they're not going to it doesn't look like they're going to make the substitutions yet. And the guy for Wales is issued off the field. It'll be 11-on-10 for the next couple of minutes. Corner kick U.S. Pulisic, right boot. He's going against the grain here. He's on that left side there. But he's going to give it a try. Christian Pulisic. Here he goes. Centered it. Goes back to the U.S. and he hits it back over to Pulisic again. What can he do with it now? Can he get it? Yeah, he does. He gets it within the box, but can they play? Are they able to play it here? He is able to play it. He gets the ball. He's driving it toward the net. He's driving it toward the net. Another shot. And the U.S. is putting a lot of pressure on them now. They've got the ball, and now Pulisic now he's limping back over toward the sideline. Now it has been stolen by Wales. Wales has the ball now. Now U.S. steals it right back. And they call Pulisic is down. Christian Pulisic is down right now. And I don't know if it's the stall tactics or not. If it is, it's really not the best time to be doing it right now. I don't think so. He looks like he's legit hurt. And if he is, right now is the perfect time you take him out. You're up 1-0. Pulisic was going against Gareth Bale. Bale's a lot bigger guy. Yeah. The other two teams in USA's pool with Wales is England and Iran. And England beat Iran today 6-2. Iran is probably the weakest of these 4 teams. These two are pretty even. And then England is a little better than all of them. So, and now Pulisic is coming off the field. And is he done for the day? No, he's coming back onto the field. So, U.S. goalkeeper fields it, and they're ready to play again. Pulisic is right back on the field, yes. And now U.S. has the ball once again, back up to about midfield area. 72nd minute. And we're going to see now. Oh, it comes all the way back to this side. And Wales just barely got it over here, but they've got the ball. They're defensive third of the field right now. Left defense, now over to center defense. Wales has got the ball, but they're in no danger of scoring way back there. And now bad centering pass, bad pass. U.S. has the ball all the way up to they're in the goal crease. They're in the goal crease now. Oh, he tried a header, missed it. Wow. It was a little bit too hard a pass there. Now Wales is coming back. They're all the way up, and they're driving the whole length of the field. And U.S. will be able to get this ball and play it back across the midfield line. U.S. now has the ball. U.S. has the ball at midfield. They are still kind of figuring out. And they kicked the ball out of bounds. One of the players for the U.S. is. Soccer players flop too much. Yeah, a lot of them do. Yeah. A lot of them do. And we've got three players, I think, waiting to come on for the U.S. right now. Let's see who they are. So Dest is coming out. Dest is coming out, number 2. He's with a card. He's got a booking. Musa, number 6, is coming out as well as another player for the U.S. Sargent. All 3 of them are coming out of the game right now for the U.S. squad. So it should be very, very interesting to see, how they react to the last 20, 25 minutes of this game. It's really about 15 minutes left to go in this game, but a little extra. It'll probably be a little more stoppage time at the end here. And kicked it right back to the U.S. Now U.S. has the ball. And they cleared it all the way up, and then back up, and they're driving again. U.S. has the ball. U.S. trying to score, and they are still trying to drive with the ball here. U.S. is doing what they can. U.S. is doing all they can offensively to try to drive the ball. And centering pass, a header, and it was wide of net. Wide of net there. 33%. When we get down to 20%, I'll go get my cord. Now, long pass by Wales. They are driving the field. They're driving the field. They're already on the sideline. And it must have went out of bounds. Must have went out of bounds. Oh, yeah, it did. It did. It went out of bounds. He said not the whole entire ball, but I guess it was. U.S. now. They will throw in from their defensive third. Nice throw in there. U.S. crosses midfield. They're crossing on and all the way up to the penalty area. Ooh, and the defenseman for Wales kicks it out of play. Corner kick U.S. Corner kick U.S. here. And Christian Pulisic, I'm sorry. He will try now to center the pass that can maybe get that second goal for the U.S. 77th minute. Nice kick in. And headed wide. Now the goal kick. What are they going to do? And they're keeping it on their end, defensively on their end. And Wales is not showing a lot of they're not showing a lot of offensive type plays. They're just pretty much driving up and trying to shoot it. They don't really have any great set plays, doesn't look like. But they're in the box right now. They're in the U.S. box right now. They're going to get a shot. What's going to happen here? U.S. can't stop them. Wales now. And now somebody from the U.S. is down again. So are they going to kick it out of play again? Wilson now. He's arguing with the referee. He is arguing with the referee. What is going to happen here? He told him to stop. Let's see what's going to happen. He came down with the boot. Wilson did. That should have been a booking. Now another Wales substitution. Substitution for Wales. U.S. up 1-0 right now. Williams is coming out of the game, number 3. He is done. Johnson comes in for Wales. 79th minute. 79th minute now. And drop ball, and they're going to continue play. All right. So now U.S. Actually, Wales has the ball. And about the midfield line, a 1-0 game is not a very comfortable lead. Clearing pass all the way down to the U.S. end, and their goalkeeper gets the ball. So Wales, not playing particularly great. The U.S. kicked it out of bounds though. So now Wales has got the ball right on their offensive third, and they throw it all the way back. Looks like every time they have a little bit of offensive pressure, they try to take it off themselves. They like his long passes. Is it going to work this time? It may. Nope. But now Wales has the ball. Center and pass. Is it a goal? Penalty. It's a penalty. It is a penalty. That is a penalty, folks. And let's see if VAR will come in and play a part here. And if it does, let's see who was it? Number 3. And he's like, nope. And it is. They're going to get it. Gareth Bale will get his chance here. And let's see who's going to end up being the shooter. It's a penalty. This could be a 1-1 game right here. Zimmerman, he must have got the booking there. So let's see what's going to happen. So it will be Gareth Bale. And generally he goes low with the ball when he tries to score. And more often than not, he'll go low right. He'll kick it left-footed, and pull it back over to the right corner. The goalkeeper's left side. Let's see if he tries that. But more often than not, he keeps the ball close to the ground. He does not like to kick the ball high in the air. He's looking very, 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 very like upset here. I don't know, Bale. What's he going to do here? He goes for the kick. He makes it. And it is 1-1. It is 1-1 now. U.S. and Wales. And the U.S. really had not played that great in the second half, and they've really not played well in the last 5 minutes. They've kept the ball some, but they're not driving. They haven't been driving offensively, and now they've only got 10 minutes to do it. So 82nd minute, actually 83rd minute now we're coming up to, and they're just not playing their best ball now. Gareth Bale, he's trying to get the crowd rocking here, but yeah, it was definitely a penalty. It's definitely a penalty. And that left boot, he pulled it to the right side, about halfway up in net, and further up than I thought he would. I thought he would keep it closer to the ground, but he knew what he had to do. Now U.S. has the ball. U.S. has the ball. And Wales goalkeeper has it. He kicks it out of play, like up in the second row of the crowd. U.S. has the ball now. Turnover. And now Wales will get the ball back. Wales on defense has played pretty well today. They've played pretty well, but now U.S. has got to come out and play better. 84th minute right now. 1-1 is our score. Our score is 1-1. '84th minute right now. And Wales have been outplayed pretty well the first 55 minutes of this game, 50 minutes. And the last 35, they've really, hit a second gear here. The U.S. kicks the ball out of play. So now Wales will have the ball as a throw in. Wales now has the ball, or they're getting ready to get the ball, and throw in. They love these long clearance passes. That's what they're liking. U.S. is liking those centering passes more, and it's going to be throw in. Wales, once again, 85th minute. They're thrown into the box now. Thrown into the box. What are they going to try? Bicycle kick, and that is a foul on Wales. Foul on Wales right there. U.S. has the ball, but they're in their defensive third of the field, so they've got to find some way out of there. Goalkeeper will kick a ball past midfield line, and U.S. keeps control. U.S. with control of the ball here. Now, center pass. U.S. keeps the ball. U.S. has the ball once again. Let's see what they can do with it. 86th minute right now. 86th minute. That's probably going to be 5 to 7 extra time minutes to be played here. U.S. on the right-hand side, they center it. No. And it's headed back out to midfield by a Wales player. And there's no substitutions. Now, ball is out of play. U.S. will throw the ball inbounds. And U.S. has the ball. did a little pirouette. They still got the ball though. Right hand side. U.S. has the ball. And now the center pass. Center pass. Oh, they tried to head it in. And U.S. saved that ball. And now, will that be a booking? Will that be a booking on number 5? He's going. The referee's going that way. Let's see what's going to happen now. Nothing's happening as of yet. So right now, a lot hinges on the rest of this game. A tie here, you could have problems. Then it's going to be how bad you get beat if you do lose to the English team, and then also how many goals can you put on Iran? And U.S. at this point, I think, has to be thinking, trying to find a way to win this game. They've got to try to find a way to put one in the net right here. And they're playing on the wrong end of the field right now. Goalkeeper now for U.S. has the ball. Clears it out all the way there. U.S. has the ball. Middle of the field, but they're near the box now. They're inside the box now. Let's see what they can do. They still can't do anything with it. Wales has the ball. And a beautiful pass by Wales. Beautiful pass. They're all the way down to the penalty area. Goalkeeper has it. He was very upset. And now U.S. has the ball. 89th minute. That could be more than a booking right there. That could be more than a booking right there. That could have been a red. Wow. And they're doing like this. They're wondering, whoa, what was he thinking? I mean, that could have been red. That could have been a red card. He trips up Brendan Aronson. And I mean, that was just that was not a smart play. It was not a smart play. Let's see what happens now. We're in the 90th minute. How much extra time is it going to be? Probably 8 minutes, 9 minutes. If I were guessing, probably 8. We'll see. They're going to give us in minutes right here in the next 15 seconds. And we will know how many extra time minutes they're going to be in this game. They got a board to carry this guy off with, and they're pulling it back off. Extra time. The board says let's see how many extra. I'm going to say 8. There's 9 extra minutes. 9 extra minutes in this game. It's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. Probably a bit of goal scored, and it could be 2. But there's probably a great chance for 1 goal to get scored here. U.S. has the ball. They're passing it left, right, back and forth, and trying to keep Wales at bay right now. They're doing a pretty good job of it. 9 more minutes in this game. At 22% left on my computer here. So U.S. still has the ball at midfield. 9 minutes of stoppage time left here. And we're getting ready to start the 92nd minute. U.S. is in no hurry to try to score, but they would love to get one on the board before the end of this game. They're driving the ball. They're going left side, left wing, centered. And they keeping the ball. See what happens here now. U.S. has the ball midfield. Ampo. And they're getting looked at right now. So he's now on the field. He's down on the pitch right now. Another substitution for Wales. Thomas will come in, and who will come out? I do not know. Wilson comes out. Wilson's had a little bit of a time with this ref. A little bit of a limp, too, so that's another reason to come out of the game. If you're not perfectly healthy in this game, you need to come out now. You don't play again until Friday. So you got 3 days to treat your wounds, come back Friday, and you got to have one of your better games if you're going against Iran. And if you go against England, like the U.S. is doing, you got to come out strong and try to get that 1 point. That's what they've got to do. But in this game, they're still looking for the 3. They've got to be. They've got to be looking for 3 in this game. 94th minute, getting ready to begin now. U.S. has the ball. They're backing it up, clearing it all the way back to their goalkeeper. Cleared it out. They clear it out. Bounces a couple times. It goes all the way to the Wales keeper. Now, Wales, right defense, 94th minute. 94th minute. And they're going for long passes. And that's what they've been doing. They've been going the long pass route all day. But they've got the ball now. They're trying to drive. They're trying to drive. Wales now. Center and pass, headed. And U.S. now. Wales gets called for a foul. U.S. will have the ball 95th minute. And looks like a couple of the Wales players are coming up a little gimpy now. Not good. Not this time of game. You do not need that. Number 15, and the referee has called timeout. So let's see what happens here. Dar's over here asleep now. So number 15 comes out of the game for Wales. Number 16 comes in, and that is one of their Ampadu. It comes out, and Morale comes into the game. 95th minute. 95th minute. Don't forget, folks, tomorrow night we have football picks coming up. College picks, followed by the professional NFL picks. We start anywhere from 6:45 to 7:05 p.m. Eastern time. So please join us. Could have as many as 10 of us tomorrow night. We don't know yet. So stay tuned. It should be a lot of fun. U.S. now has the ball. Throw in. And they're trying to drive. 96th minute. They are doing everything they possibly can to get a little pressure on Wales. Centered. Goalkeeper played it, but not really great. And kick through by the goal line. It'll be a goal kick for Wales. 1-1 is the score right now. 97th minute, and Ream with a penalty on Gareth Bale here in the second half, and he was able to bury it right middle of the net, and right back in the onion bag it went. 1-1, and we are tied. And it's supposed to be a very good game, and it's been that. It's been that. Not a lot of hand play been allowed. It's been a lot of there's been a lot of bookings in this game, a lot more than I thought it was going to be. Turnover. Wales has the ball. They just crossed midfield. A couple of U.S. players are down. They're still playing it. They are playing it. They're still playing it. Getting a little bit off of here. Let's see, what's it looking like now? 17% battery savers on, but we're still doing okay. 98th minute. 98th. U.S. has the ball. But not now. And now Wales has it. Wales has a legit chance to score here. Stolen by the U.S. Stolen. Now what can the U.S. do? But that was a silly pass. Not a very good pass there. Aronson now throws in for the U.S. U.S. now with only a minute to play. They have got to try to score here. I wouldn't be sitting back. I would be at least looking. I would be trying to get my 3. Yeah, it's great the 1 point's fine, but you got to try to get one more. Try to get the 3 if you can. Free kick, Wales. Free kick U.S. I'm sorry, free kick USA. So I don't think it's going to be that much more time, guys. Not 100th minute coming up. And now U.S. has the ball on their side of the field. Defensive end. Wales, all they're looking for is one opportunity. They're not getting it there. Now U.S. has the ball. U.S. still has the ball. They're driving. U.S. has the ball. Oh, and centered. And now Wales has it. Wales now. Long pass. And U.S., they tried it. And now, is he going to try it? Booking on number 23. They had to do that because the goalkeeper came out at least 25 yards out of net. Bale would have had a chance at the goal had he done that. Acosta had to do that. Kellen Acosta had to do that. But right now, Wales is trying to get this last goal. The U.S. is looking to hold on here. They are not playing well here. This last couple of minutes, they have not played well. And now, can Wales pull off a 3-point here? Let's see if it can. And the goalkeeper got it for the U.S. He clears it. And that is it. That's the final score. It is 1-1 is the final. There'll be a point apiece for these teams. I think Wales has to be very happy with that. I think the U.S. has to be very unhappy with this. This result is not what the U.S. needed. Obviously, England now is ecstatic. They've got 3 points. These two teams have 1 point each. And then obviously Iran has no points. Um, all England has to do now is get another win, and they're pretty much in. You know, they're one of the two teams going to be representing. As long as they beat one of these teams here, that England's in. Um, they got a goal differential of 4.4 goals. Iran is in bad shape. U.S. and Wales 1-1. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But I think if you do U.S. here, you have to be upset. You cannot be happy with the way this ended. They were not. They were outplayed in the second half, and they nearly lost this game. And they did not look comfortable there at the end. Want to wish you guys a great rest of your evening. USA, Wales 1-1 is the final here. Group B World Cup. And each team has a point. So they're tied for second. And Iran right now is a distant last place with 4 goal differential and no points. So they're in -4 differential. They're in bad shape. They not only have to win, they have to win big. They cannot win 1-0. A couple of 1-0 wins would get them through maybe. But there's they would have to beat these two teams. They almost have to. Iran does. These two teams need to beat Iran and then get a result with England. And what if all the World Cup games end in a draw? Now then they do penalties. They have to do penalties in, which sucks. They have extra time and then penalties if need be. I wish, I've always said they should play extra time or golden goal. And, if you're going to play golden goal, it needs to be, somewhere where it's not very, very windy if you're going to play golden goal. But, hey, U.S., they played well today, especially the first 50 minutes of the game. But they've got to learn how to close these games out. A penalty killed them there, and Gareth Bale scores. Christian Pulisic, beautiful pass in the first half to get the goal for the U.S., but unable to hold on to it. A 1-1 draw. Wales with 7 shots, U.S. with 6. And in this Group B, I think you need to get double-figure shots on net, really. But both of these teams played a tight defense. U.S. now, Friday, they need to get a result against England. They cannot give up a 4-0, a 3-1 game here. They cannot do that. They need to go out and play tight defensively. Pulisic has to step up and really be a contributor. Aronson. Wales scored on a penalty kick. The 65th, 66th minute. Gareth Bale got a penalty kick, and that's what happened. And it was a penalty too. There's no doubt. I'm not going to sit here and say, whine. No, it was a penalty. They deserved that chance, and these guys talking about the games now are, okay, I missed it. Yeah, there's Bale's left boot, and he hit it right to the side of the onion bag there, and he got it and made it 1-1. Captain for Wales. He really asserted himself today. Christian Pulisic, I would probably give him a C- on this game. He wasn't. Yes, he did. He did get an assist on the goal, but he didn't really push himself around and be noticed a lot this game. He wasn't. Brendan Aronson once he came in, he started playing a lot better. Aronson, I think, is better from that left side. They play him sometime on that right side, and I think sometimes he gets a little too cute. Sometimes I think the left side's where he's better at, and I think they would be better off, and they were attacking that left side. So if they'd had Aronson over on that side, they probably could have gotten something going today. I don't know, but it looks like to me they could have possibly gotten at least a couple of opportunities. I'm not going to say they got a goal, but a couple of opportunities for goal. So, we only got to do this once today, the goal, and we'll hit it every time they score. But Friday, I won't be here. Okay, my battery is running low. It's letting me know it is. So I will bid you guys a fair adieu. God bless. We will talk to you. May even have a live show on tonight, but definitely tomorrow night we'll have picks. So if you get a camera, you need to get in here. Let us know that you're interested and join us. God bless. Talk to you later. 1-1. USA and Wales, a draw here in Group B. Each team gets 1 point. They're tied for second now in Group B. Bye-bye.